later on as a dart. Okay, so now at the upper hip circumference measurement, I will divide it by 4. Upper hip circumference measurement, mine is 8.125. So I'll go ahead and mark it like so. All right guys, so now I can now go ahead to connect all my points. So guys, the next thing is now the armhole part. At this point, I'll be coming in. First of all, I'll find the middle of this line. Okay, I'll find the middle of here to the depth of my armhole, and I'll indicate that this is the middle. All right, so at this middle, I will go in by 0.75 like so. So okay guys, from this place now I will connect it to this point. All right guys, so now the next thing for us to do is to mark our bust span measurement. I'll mark my bust span divided by 2, your bust span divided by 2. So I'll go ahead and mark half of it like so. Quite hip, all right, so I can get a straight line. This is very, very important. Okay guys, so guys, now we'll talk about the dart. All right, so for the dart, it's always been to you always take out your dart at the waist part. All right, that is why I added 1 inch. So I will then divide the 1 inch in between this bust span line, which means I'll just mark ½ inch here and then ½ inch at this point. Okay, so this waist dart is meant to stop at ½ inch before the bust point line. So this is ½ inch before my bust, and then ½ inch before the upper hip. So I can then go ahead and connect it. I'll be cutting out these darts at the end of the lesson. All right, I hope you guys are already familiar with this process. We are going to be cutting it out. So guys, the next thing that we are going to be talking about, I told you guys this pattern that we are drafting is for female, and when we say it's for female, it's not for kids. That is why we are going to be adding a bust dart. Whenever you are making use of a bust dart, it means that the person that you are making the outfit for has bust, that's breast. Do you understand? And to add your bust dart, you don't just add 2 inches. Okay, the only way for you to determine how many bust darts that you're going to be taking is for you to check the difference between your shoulder to your waist for the front pattern. Do you understand? And then you also check your shoulder to waist at the backwards pattern. That's the measurement. You take this measurement on your body. That way you will know if you are capable of using 2 inches for a bust dart, or 1 inch for a bust dart, or 0.75, because not everybody is that busty. So the bigger the bust, the more curvy you have to make your pattern. Because actually the dart is just to make the cap to form, meaning that this person is busty. Do you understand? And since I'm not that very busty, I will not be making use of 2 inches for my darts. All right, I'll be making use of 1.7, 1.3. That is the correct dart for me. Okay, so when you take this measurement on yourself, you'll be able to understand the difference between your bust and then the back pattern. So guys, another thing we are going to be talking about is this bust dart, this very bust dart. As you can see, the upper part is longer than this point. All right, so we have to correct it to shape it so that it will be of the same length. So what I'm going to do is to take whatever thing I have here. What I have here is this is what I have, 4.75. So I'll just move it like so, 4.75. You see? So I'll mark it. This is the length of this particular word, that. So then, and from there I'll then have to blend it back to this side. Okay. So I'll extend this dark line out. So at this point I'm going to bring it back also, so that it can align to this line. All right. So guys, as you can see, my marker is so pinky, like it's shading so much. So at this point you have to make sure that it's not that too good. All right. So I hope you guys could see the difference now. So what I have here now is exactly what I have here, and that is perfect for the fitting. All right. So guys, I'll then go ahead to draft the back pattern so that